Hello, and today I would like to ask you some question about the topic food tourism. The first question, what street food do you think tourists might know? What street food can you recommend to tourists?
In my opinion, tourists might know some common Vietnamese street food, such as phở, bánh mì, bún chả, and also egg coffee. And I would definitely recommend these foods to the tourists.
Second, what makes street food in Vietnam so popular in tourists?
I think that the beauty in the food decoration and the unique flavor of Vietnam's cuisine are some of the reasons that make street food in Vietnam are so popular with the tourists.
Next question, what are the good and bad point of street food in Vietnam?
On the one hand, street food in Vietnam usually has reasonable prices, and tourists may have chances to learn about the tradition and culture of local people while enjoying the food. But on the other hand, the food hygiene and safety issues are still being concerned.
And the final question, how can students in Advanced Language University develop street food tourists in Vietnam?
Personally, I think students at Văn Lang University can improve their own knowledge about the street food culture in different provinces of Vietnam and then participating in tour guiding for tourists, especially foreign tourists, in order to give them more information about this field.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I really value you taking the time to interview with me.
Luckily, I have, and so I will answer this.
Okay, let's start the interview first and forward. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a fine student of projection department, as you know. Today I will interview you on the topic of Vietnam street food. What street food do you think tourists must know?
I'm even from the grocery
What street food can you recommend to tourists?
for us back home. I will highly recommend to tourists about this paper.
Why?
As lifting on this paper, but I know what is said and do not know about that. That you consider that the cities with Saigon people are always fascinated about the unique flavor of this. The paper on the list of the flavor selected price ranging from only 50 to 30,000 dollars. The red paper coupons are not preserved but curated for enough to be combined with a short size of clean. The two inside of red paper effect type of granite whereas the aroma of red fruit jerky and the military type of nuts the creating a different paper is I think it during this time they can easily find it wherever or over and about only few seconds with one day that's great and school can pick up on university.
What makes street food in Vietnam so popular with tourists?
During offline often we use for many information to many reasons ago. This called for right evening several time with variety cultural experience.
What are good and best food of street food in Vietnam?
People in the handful and therefore many are for with not narrative and suitable for all kinds affordable provide easy to access and enjoy cultural with all for many private good hygiene and sanitation environmental pollution now are usually to quality and quality of for generally not suitable for people with have a
Who can students at Lang University develop street food in tourism in Vietnam?
I think tourism culinary wise developed commodities like almonds, highlight notable street food is nice camping various city party layering group information on Chinese recommend strong render and visual insight daily life to keep
To you or think the time to evaluate is important.
you are most likely to have any moment in connect for the ancient time. Feel free to ask if you have Hello,
Hi.
thank you for doing interview option with me on the topic culinary journey. Okay, the first question for you. What street food do you think tourists I know?
I think tourists might know bánh mì because it is popular and have affordable price option. It is typically filled with savory ingredients like pate, um, lemongrass pork, pickled vegetables, and cilantro, all stuffed into crispy bread.
What street food can you recommend to tourists?
I mostly recommend phở because this is the most well-known street food, and I see it's considered Vietnam's national cuisine. Clear broth, rice noodles, and thinly sliced beef are used to make this beef noodle soup. It is served with fresh herbs, raw vegetables, and lime wheats, which give a meal a zesty taste. Phở is available almost everywhere in Vietnam, and it's a must try for any foreign tourist.
Second question. What makes street food in Vietnam so popular with tourists?
Uh, Street food in Vietnam popular, I think, because it's cheap, it's convenient, because it's sold on the street, and depending on the region, there will be different types of food. For example, Quảng Nam has cao lầu. In Quảng Ngãi, there is don, very delicious.
Question. What are good and bad points of street food in Vietnam?
About good points, Vietnamese street food is delicious, affordable and accessible, fresh and high quality. Um, bad points, Vietnamese street food have hygiene concerns problems because selling on the street, so that they will have limit sittings, and there will be limited vegetarian options, and for foreign tourists there will be communication barriers.
Last question for you. How can students at Phang University develop street food touring in Vietnam?
I think students can launch social media campaigns showcasing the diversity and deliciousness of Vietnamese street food, and partner with travel bloggers and influencers to spread a word. They can organize street food festival and event that celebrate Vietnamese cuisine. I think that's a good solution.
Thank you for interview option with me. Bye bye.
Bye.
Hello, can I interview you with a few questions?
Sure, what would you like to ask?
What street food do you think tourists might know? What street food can you recommend to tourists?
I think the street food that tourists know a lot about is bánh xèo. When tourists come to Vietnam, the street food are phở, bánh canh, bánh xèo.
What makes street food in Vietnam so popular with tourists?
Because Vietnamese cuisine is very diverse, it's dish prepared with rich pole flour.
What are good and bad points of street food in Vietnam?
The strength of Vietnamese street food is very delicious and diverse in flavors. The weakness of Vietnamese street food is not being cheaply and hygienic.
How can students at Văn Lang University develop street food tourists in Vietnam?
Students of online university need actively promote image of Vietnamese food on social media and introduce them to tourists when they come to Vietnam.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Liz. I have a few questions about street food in Vietnam.
Are you ready?
Yes.
What street food do you think tourists might know? What street food can you recommend for tourists?
So in my opinion, I think the most popular street food in Vietnam is phở. This one is rich in traditional food in Vietnam, and I will recommend phở and bún chả for tourists when they come to my country.
What makes street food in Vietnam so popular with tourists?
For me, the most reason that my street food in Vietnam popular to tourists is we have a diversity cuisine. Also, we don't need to spend much to enjoy street food in Vietnam.
What are good and bad parts of street food in Vietnam?
First of all, the good part of street food in Vietnam is we can easily find them in every street at the big city like Hanoi capital or Ho Chi Minh City. Also, the food is delicious and quality of the food deserve what you need to pay. Uh, the bad point of street food in Vietnam may also come from the convenience I said before, because there are too many street vendors. So if you need to research which one is the best to have a wonderful experience.
How can students at Văn Lang University develop street food tourists in Vietnam?
In my opinion, students at Van Lang University could introduce Vietnamese street food to global friends through social media. We need to present that the cuisine in Vietnam very special, and also we can make a list of foods that travelers must try when they visit Vietnam.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Hello, welcome to me the interview. The purpose of the interview is to know how students at Văn Lang University feel about the quality of street food to introduce to tourists. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So, what street food do you think tourists are most likely to know about?
I think the most well-known Vietnamese street food among tourists are phở, bánh mì. Phở is a noodle soup with a clear broth. Bánh mì is a Vietnamese baguette sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Those are all right. This is what street food would you recommend to tourists who are looking for something a little more adventurous?
I could recommend trying bún chả, which
Mm-hmm.
is grilled pork patty
Mm-hmm.
served with vermicelli noodles and a whipping sauce. Cơm tấm, which
Mm-hmm.
is broken rice cooked with various toppings such as grilled pork, pork skin, and a fried egg.
What makes street food in Vietnam so popular with tourists?
First, it's a very affordable. You can get a delicious and filling meal for just a few dollars. Second, it's a very convenient. Street food vendors are found all over the place, so it's easy to find something to eat no matter where you are. Thus, it is very tasty.
What are some of the good and bad points of street food in Vietnam?
On the good side, street food in Vietnam is delicious, affordable, and convenient. However, there are also some potential drawbacks. First, street food can be unsanitary. It's important to choose vendors that are clean and have good hygiene practice. Second, street food can be high in calories and fats. If you are watching your weight, it's important to choose healthier options. Third, street food can be spicy. If you are not used to spicy food, it's important to start with my dish.
So we have established that Vietnamese street food is a whole who huge to draw, but how can our students at Văn Lang University actually contribute to developing street food tourism even further?
That's a great question.
Mhm.
Văn Lang students have a lot to offer. They could focus on several areas. For example, students with language skill can create mobile app, website with interactive map and detailed description of popular street food stall, translate into multiple languages.
Excellent point. Students interested in marketing could develop social media campaign highlighting the unique itself of Vietnamese street food culture, attracting adventure foodie.
Absolutely. And don't forget the design student. They could create engaging visual and branding for street vendors, making their stall more appealing to tourists.
And that's all for me. Interview today. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ngọc Hân. I come from Group 2. Today, my group is talking a modern exam in English. Can you help me answer some questions?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Um, First, what street food do you think tourists might know? What street food can you recommend to tourists?
I think tourists know street food as fast food like grilled rice and pho. I want to introduce to tourists about fried fish bowl.
Okay, next, what makes street food in Vietnam so popular with tourists?
I think Vietnam street food are very delicious, attracting many tourists.
Okay, next, what are good and bad parts of Vietnam food in Vietnam?
I think the good thing about Vietnam is street food is that the food is very delicious. The bad boy is that some items are expensive.
Okay, how can students at Văn Lang University develop street food tourism in Vietnam?
Văn Lang students need to learn about many dishes and introduce tourists to the province especially.
Okay, thank you for today's interview. Have a nice day.
Hello, I am Phương, the person who will lead today's interview. First, I want to say hello to my listener and the group topic I want to introduce, as well as the main topic of today's interview is the damn food journey. Coming to the first question, what cheap food do you think tourists might know? What cheap food can you recommend to tourists?
I think the Vietnam street food that tourists most now for bánh mì, mixed rice, fiber, chè. The street food I will definitely always recommend to tourists is bánh mì because each region fresh will have its own variation, but still region is universal flavor. Yes.
Bread, the cheap food is not only popular with foreign tourists but is also enjoyed and shared a lot by everyone in the country. Next question. What makes cheap food in Vietnam so popular with tourists?
Not only reverse flavor but also conversion, compact and most important, cheap price also is donate. It's the take too long to wait for the food.
Oh yes, the price for a bread is very cheap. Look compact but still enough to fill a meal. And on to the next question. What are good and bad points of street food in Vietnam?
The good thing I see is that the price is cheap, the food evasion activity and conversion present. There are also many bad points such as for food safety. Yes.
Well, there are also the thing that I think of when talking about street food. Coming to the last question of the interview. How can students at Văn Lang University develop street food tourism in Vietnam?
I think to develop street food, you need to make on the criteria such as reasonable price, sitting price, space must be hygiene, clean, and most importantly, food safety must come first.
Yes, I agree with your opinion. The upper quality will ensure the development of street food not only domestically and internationally. And finally, thank you for being present in today's interview.
Yes, thank you.
Mai.
Hello Nhi.
Today I would like to ask you for a little time to do an interview about my group project and the purpose of our interview into now. How students at Văn Lang University feel about the quality of street food to introduce to answer first. What street food do you think tourists might know, and what street food can you recommend to tourists?
I think tourists may be familiar with popular street food such as bánh mì, phở, spring roll. I recommend them to try bún chả. They did offer you this flavor and a rich experience of culinary tradition, colorful.
Second, what makes street food in Vietnam so popular with tourists?
Street food in Vietnam is popular with tourists because it tastes great. You see bread in Greece, Thailand, and Egypt. There are many different dishes to try. Each with its own unique flavor. Street food is also found in local areas, allow tourists to experience local culture.
Oh, and continue. What are good and bad points of street food in Vietnam?
Firstly, the good match is delicious and nutty here. Street food in Vietnam is now for its delicious and unique flavor. For label, it's very cheap, making it accessible to everyone. And variety, there are many different dishes to try, providing a rich culinary experience. Next is backbone. The hygiene some free food vendor may not follow strict hygiene standard. We can go health hazard. That's all.
Yeah. Finally, how can students at Phang University develop street food tourist in Vietnam?
I think students at Phang University can contribute to develop street food tourism in Vietnam is several way promotion and marketing, education program, on networking and partnership.
The interview is over. Thank you for taking the time to answer our group question.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Queen. Today I have an interview with my friend about food journey. The purpose of our interview is to know how students at Phang University feel about the quality of street food to introduce to tourists. Uh, Hello my friend, are you ready for interview?
Yes, I'm ready.
For question one, what street food do you think tourists might know? And what street food can you recommend to tourists?
Tourists visiting Vietnam are likely familiar with iconic street food like phở and bánh mì. Additionally, I would recommend trying bánh xèo, which is savory Vietnamese pancakes, and bún chả, a dish of grilled pork served with noodles and fresh herb. These food offer a diverse taste of Vietnamese culinary culture, are usually very affordable and delicious.
Absolutely, bánh mì and phở are street food in the top 10 in the world. So, question 2, what makes street food in Vietnam so popular with tourists, you know?
Street food in Vietnam is immensely popular with tourists for several reasons. Firstly, it is incredibly flavorful and diverse, offering a wide range of tastes and cater to different palates. Secondly, street food is very affordable, making it accessible to all kinds of travelers. The vibrant street food cultures also provide a unique and authentic dining experience where tourists can enjoy the meal in a lively, bustling environment.
Question four, how can a student develop street food tourism in Vietnam?
I think Bangladesh students can play a significant role in developing street food tourism in Vietnam by promoting hygiene and quality standard among street food vendors.
Thank you for attending our interview.
Can you say goodbye with my class?
Okay, see you everyone.